So here I am back with you guys. So what we're going to be doing now is making a sauce to go along with our pasta. This is considered to be an Alfredo sauce. So what you're going to need is butter, cream cheese, heavy whipping cream, milk, teaspoon in the pot. So this is going to be cooked on low, by the way. So I'm going to go ahead and get my butter as well. I almost got that in the fridge. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So first thing we need is 3/4 cup of butter. 3/4 cup of milk. I apologize. So I already rinsed out my cup here. So I'm going to go ahead and measure it out. This is 2% milk, by the way. So that is 3/4 cup of milk. Also, you're going to need about, let me check again. You're going to need a tablespoon of red pepper, and garlic. Also, you're going to need 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. I apologize for that. So I'm going to go ahead and add my milk to the pot. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and mix this out. Now I went ahead and got my other ingredients that I needed, my red pepper, tablespoon of salt. So, next thing is you're going to need about 4 ounces of butter, pretty much half a stick, or not, 4 ounces of cream cheese. I do apologize again. So I'm going to go ahead, use about half of this. I apologize. So, what I'm going to do is make a little imprint right here so I could just squeeze it out. No need to worry about that sound. It's just my paper of ingredients. Alright. In order to make sure you got all the cream cheese, make sure you squeeze it nice and good. And as you can tell, that's about 4 ounces of cream cheese. I'll let you have a look. I don't know if you can see or not. There you go. About 4 ounces of cream cheese in there. Sounds a little fattening, but it's delicious. Trust me. Alright. Next step is we're going to go ahead and add our 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. So this right here is a 1/2 cup. So make sure you even out your cream cheese to make sure the cup is full. You don't want to go over, and you don't want to be too far under. So that's what I'm doing right about now. Just making sure everything is even. So, I'm going to go ahead and add my Parmesan cheese right in there for you. Okay, so the next thing we need is our whipping cream, which is about a half a pint. So pretty much half of this. So this is more of a judgment call rather than a cup measurement. So you're just gonna pour it until it feels about like halfway empty. And a little bit more, and that's about halfway for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and close that. So when you cook this, make sure you keep it on the low. So the next thing we need is 3 tablespoons of butter. So I have my tablespoon right here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. So make sure, like I said before, make sure it's even. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my knife. And you see how that's even now? Okay. So I'm gonna use my spoon to scoop it out. So I'm gonna just grab some more butter here. Okay. Add a little bit more butter. And if you can hear it in the background, that is the fettuccine boiling for me. So it's been about 25 minutes for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my fettuccine off and let it sit on a simmer, just to make sure it stays hot. Because you don't want your food to cool off before you even get a chance to eat it. So it's no longer boiling. It's on a simmer. But it may take a while to cool down, so I suggest leaving it off for a minute, then putting it back on. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and rinse these off real quick so I can add my spices. So it calls up for about 1 teaspoon. Yes, my bad. 1 tablespoon of red pepper. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take the top off, because that's gonna get a little bit annoying sometime soon. So I'm not really all that good just talking about cooking, but when I added my spice, then it called for 1 tablespoon of black pepper, that's about 1 tablespoon right there. Ask for 1 tablespoon of garlic powder as well. That right there is about 1 tablespoon. Then I add for, garlic is good for the heart, guys. Don't worry about the garlic. About a tablespoon of salt. A little bit spilled over. So that's about it. So like I said, you wanted to cook on low, so I'm putting them into something called simmer, which is on my oven. I don't know if this is on your oven as well, but I suggest just setting it to the lowest setting possible. So I'll get back with you guys when this is starting to melt right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and chop up the chicken as well. And this is the fettuccine in the pot right here, which is boiling. And while this is all being done, I'll make sure I'll clean up my area. Pretty much I have the grill over there I need to clean. Don't know if y'all can see that. And to make sure everything looks good.